Welcome to week 5 of the Elite Trash Talking League.
Elite Trash Talk, Smack Talkers League, man. You don't even know the name of your own league.
All right. Welcome back to the Elite Smack Talking League. This is week 5 of the Elite Smack Talkers. I get confused every once in a while. This is Don Fish. I'm Darik, Campbell. I just want to go over a couple quick things here before we get into the meat of the show here. Number one, I went in and I sent out an email. I changed the waiver wire time because I noticed if you drop a player on Friday, they aren't available till the next Thursday. Like if if you drop somebody. So I went in and changed that to 1-day waivers, and I sent an email out and I posted it on the website. Keep that in mind because I noticed if somebody drops a player on Friday, that player is not available until next waiver wire pickup, which is the free agency period.
But that's changing now.
It's changing now. So you can go in now. Anybody that was dropped on Friday, you can go in and pick them up. So.
I'm not really worried about that. I drafted a pretty good team. All Colts players, man, dominating this year, by the way.
Oh, we're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on
dominating.
All,
all Colts lineup.
I want to talk about the, let's talk about the standings.
Standings.
Go into the standings.
So who are you going with?
We got the West. We're going to go with the West Division. That's yours truly. McLovin, 3-1.
Who's at the top of that division?
McLovin.
Team McLovin.
Well, you're tied with TDs and beer. Okay. And then your daddy's belt 2-2, and then A-Town, who hasn't even showed up.
A-Town, 0-4.
It's like the poker party. They haven't even showed up this season. They showed up to the poker party.
They called and answered the phone and showed up to the fancy football, poker, nothing.
All right, now TDs and beer. Did you beat those guys?
Dominated week 1.
Okay, dominated week 1. So you had the tiebreaker.
Got the tiebreaker.
3-1.
Daddy's belt put the whipping on me, but I came back the week after. I'm dominating.
You're looking good. You're looking good, but you know what? That ride. Wait till the bye week comes up here in a couple weeks.
Bye weeks are already starting, man. My
East
lineup's
Division.
solid.
The East Division is Jones and Indiana, which you said they would win the division.
I like Jones and Indiana, man.
Pale Ale Panthers, Monkeys with Darts. They're all 2-2, and then we got the Boston Cream Pies.
Boston Cream Pies
up at 1-3.
They're right there at the A-Town Destroyers, man. Just not showing up. 1-3. I'm a little disappointed, man.
Yeah, I kind of still, I'm with you on Jones and Indiana. They look like they're the favorite, although they got their ass beat last week by the Broadway Bombers. The Broadway Bombers dropped 192 points on the last
Damn, 192.
And I think Drew Brees only had 9 points.
Yeah, Drew Brees didn't even show up, man.
The Central Division is the Royalton Rebels, Off for Hours.
Rebels, 3-1.
Broadway Bombers, and Team Stanford. Now, the Rebels are 3-1 and Off for Hours are 3-1, and the Broadway Bombers are 2-2 and Stanford's 1-3.
So you're right there in the middle, man.
I'm one game behind. One game behind, right where I wanted to be. I started off 0-2, I believe. So no, I started off.
Rebels and All for Hours, man. 3-1, 3-1, right there, man. You're third on your list, man. I'm first in mine. Jones and Indiana is first in theirs, man. Where you?
Well,
it's not looking good for you.
I'll bring it back up. But let's get into the matchups here.
Let's see if you can improve on that lineup.
Who you got? Pick a team.
Man, I like to talk about my team, so we'll just talk about McLovin versus the Pale Ale Panthers. Is that what they are?
Pale Ale Panthers.
Whatever the hell you call them, man. Pale Ale, here's what I got. They still got Willie Parker in their lineup. They got 2 guys in bye that's still starting on the team. So anybody that's doing that, like I said, it's Saturday. You don't have your lineup set. Your main guys are out. Got to go with McLovin. Besides that, the Pale Ale Panthers are 2-2. McLovin's 3-1. Enough said, man. McLovin takes that.
Fellow Panthers takes it. The Colts, you have a Colts heavy lineup. They're at Tennessee. Hey, the Colts are going to win the game. But, I mean, you've got
Tennessee's 0-4.
Peyton Manning, Joseph Adai, Donald Brown, Pierre Garçon, and Dallas Clark in your lineup.
I had Anthony Gonzalez, but he got in.
Well, I know, but Garçon was a nice pickup for you. That was a nice pickup for you. But I got to go with the Fellow Panthers. I think they're going to make the necessary adjustments as well. Scott Wise need to put the Twins down. And
Scott Wise, man, you better start drinking the beer early tonight, man.
Yeah, you need to get that lineup straightened out. You need to get that lineup. So you finally got rid of McNabb and put Flacco in. But anyway, what's the next game for you?
Monkeys versus Indiana.
Monkey.
Is that the All for Hours? I think, man. Indiana All for Hours, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's going to come down. These guys have good matchups all the way down, man. All their special teams play. Their receivers, quarterbacks, they all have good matchups. I think it's going to come down to defense, kickers, and tight ends this week. And I give the edge to the Monkeys. You
give the edge to the Monkeys. See, I give the edge to the All for Hours. The reason why the Broadway Bombers proved they're the only team that could beat All for Hours. They are 3-1, man. 3-1. You know, Stanford, Royalton Rebels, and your daddy's belt can't beat All for Hours. Clearly, I can. Monkeys with Darts, I don't think he can beat All for Hours either. So, anyway. Let's go to the next game.
It's took me a minute.
Okay.
It took me a few minutes.
I had to say it a couple times.
All
just
right,
so you
yeah.
can catch on to it.
I got the Rebels versus Jones in Indiana, man. I got Jones in Indiana, man. I got to go against him this week. He's got 5 guys on a bye week. Hasn't even adjusted his lineup yet. I'm going with the Rebels on this, and again, Rebels are 3-1. So, Rebels, man, you got to agree with me on that one, man.
I've got to go with the Royalton Rebels as well. You know, there's an NSYNC song called Bye Bye Bye, and that's what Jones has this week. Joneson has everybody on bye, and I don't think he can pick up enough players to even make a difference. Just a side note, the Royalton Rebels would have lost by 103 points to me last week if we had played straight up. But anyway, 103 points. Let's go on.
All right, well, let's skip over one and save that one for last. Let's go Boston Cream Pies versus Gaston Touchdowns, TDs and beer.
TDs and beer.
Man, I tell you what I think. I think that they have great matchups this week, but I think I have the Boston Cream Pies, man. They just got they have better matchups this week.
Wow. I mean, see, I'm with TDs and beer. I mean, unfortunately, they're 3-1. I think
I don't
they're
know
going
what
to
you're
go
looking at,
4-1.
man.
They had an impressive 142 points scored last week for the TDs and beer.
This is upset central, man.
I mean,
Boston Cream Pies at 1-3
Upset
going
of
up
the
against
week?
the Gaston Touchdowns.
Is that
Upset of the week.
All right.
Lock it up.
Cream Pies
Lock it up.
Beats TDs and beers according to McLovin.
That's right, man. I'm telling you, I should know. You should trust me. 3-1, winning 2-2.
Wait.
Listen to me, man.
Right.
Daddy's Belt versus Stanford. Stanford doesn't even have a quarterback in his lineup, man. You got to go with Daddy's Belt. He laid the belt on me a couple weeks ago, man. I know what that feels like. Daddy's Belt to win this week.
You got to go with Daddy's Belt. Stanford's going down to Nashville. He's going down to Nashville and watch the Colts win. He's already heading down. He's on the road now. Hopefully he made the adjustments. I'll have to get on the horn with him, but you got to go with Daddy's Belt. The matchups, I think Johnson might look pretty impressive this week.
Andre Johnson, man. Andre Johnson, Chris Johnson, every damn Johnson, Calvin Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Magic
Johnson. All right. Who's next?
Game of the week, baby. Bombers at A-Town Destroyers. The Anderson hookup. Were you in Anderson or not? You're not in Anderson?
No.
The Indiana, the IU hookup then. How about that? IU. I'm gonna let you down, man. So you got the Broadway Bombers at 2-2 versus the A-Town Destroyers at 0-4, and I'm picking the Destroyers this week.
You know, go ahead.
I'm just letting you know, man. Great matchups. You got the A-Town Destroyers firing off Matt Schaub versus Arizona, Barber versus Kansas City, Hightower versus Houston, Lee Evans versus Cleveland, and the Giants defense at Oakland, man. Look at all those matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matchups, man, that are overwhelming. A-Town Destroyers are going to get their first win this week against the Bombers.
This is not a good week for the Bombers, unfortunately, but I'm still going to go with the Bombers. But A-Town is 0-4.
Well, if you don't believe it,
Can't score more than 90 points a game. This could be the week that they actually bust out and score 145. But the Bombers are scoring with Breeze on bye. I haven't even had to use Breeze the last 2 weeks. He scored 3 points for me 2 weeks ago, 9 points for me this week.
It's still getting wins.
I'm going with hopefully I got Kyle Orton right now. We'll see what happens. He'll score more than 9 points, right? He'll score no more than 9 points, so that means I'm going to score 147 and win.
I'm rooting for you, man. I'm just not
I'm an
seeing it
underdog.
happen, man.
I'm an
You
underdog
are an
to
underdog this week.
Well, I am. The system's picking, A-Town.
A-Town Destroyers, man. I'm telling you, it's the matchups. This is not your week, man. You're going to be a losing record after this week. You're going to have a losing record of 2-3.
And I'm the highest scoring team. I'm the highest scoring team in the league.
That's pretty sad, man.
All right. Got anything else to add?
That's it, man. Everybody, McLovin, champ.
If you look at the something was kind of cool. If you look at the schedule, you can actually see the projected playoff bracket.
Ooh.
I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I haven't checked that
they
out
have
yet.
that now. And
They got me at the
the
top
number 1
there.
seed is McLovin. Right
Yeah!
now. Projected number 1 seed.
Team McLovin. You
Yeah,
love.
unbelievable. I guess because
Where the Bombers at on that, but they left
number
off.
6. I'm still in the playoffs. There's 8 teams make the
8
playoffs.
teams in the
Yeah.
playoffs?
8 teams
Damn,
make
everybody
the
gets to
playoffs
be in the
this week.
playoffs. Everybody but the Destroyers, I guess.
Everybody but Stanford, Destroyers, and Cream Pies. They all get to hang out and
Need more
do
jack-off jokes about
No more
monkeys
beating
and
off
cream
for hours.
pies.
I don't think monkeys can beat off for hours. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. Good luck, fellas. Check out the website. Keep up on any changes. Send feedback. Keep your lineup solid.
Send me some trades, man.